Hello, you guys. Good morning. Hold on.
Started.
Hey, Clarinetta. Hey, Mr. Parker. I'm feeling well. How about you? Shan, Joy Loves God, Tyranny. What's going on, guys? I think we're going to be able to look at it together for a few hours. A few hours. Let's go, Gray Face. Gray Face, I just saw that email that from last night. I just so happened to check it. Because you know I never check it. And I just so happened to check it. Yolanda, Shantastic, Phenomenal Black Woman, Diane Wright, E Baby. Y'all, what's going on? We get ready to see what Orange Mountain Quet gonna get on the stand and say. Cornelius put so much out there yesterday, some folks might run for cover. Michelle Johnson, Miss Muffin. Y'all, let's do it. Let's see. Let's see who's going to be called because they are moving quite fast. Hey, rest in peace, young dog. Yeah, it's some twisted people in this world. Somebody had sent me something, even with the trial going on, you have some people that are so demented. You know, they're so obsessed with me. I ain't Beyonce. I mean, Jesus Christ. They sitting up trying to slickly put out that she instead of saying and she said or. Mental illness is prevalent and it's so weird because when they do it, people already know who they doing it at. But hey, all I got to say is, Lord, just heal the minds of certain people. Ayana says, "Hey y'all, back to witness world's dumbest." That's what it is, Ayana. $800. I mean, that's been all over the internet. Y'all, listen. Somebody posted this. Y'all, I must have hollered. I wanted because they talk all the memes and stuff that are already out. I hollered. Well, I got the thing up now. I can't show it, but people are posting all types of crazy stuff. They thought that talking about if somebody looked like this, they talk about Cornelius. You don't pay somebody that looked like this, but I'm glad Cornelius, spoke up. But it was it. They should not have done $800. They never had any. Hey, Chocolate. Hey, ZZ. Hey, Yolanda Tracy. Nothing, nothing. They never had any intentions on paying them folks. Who got their pearl earrings on, love? Dolph really walked in there. So many conspiracies saying he didn't. Yeah, he walked in there. Hey, chosen by God, how are you? My baby girl woke up this morning talking about $800 case would have been over in less than 24 hours. Everybody would have been told on. And he did. And he did. He told it. They said, "Where is Cypress?" I don't know. I don't know where Cypress at. Child, the mere fact that Cornelius thought he was getting ready to buy him a house off of just he had promised his girlfriend, "I'm gonna get a house. I'm gonna get you a house." He trying to get his girlfriend back. He said he knew what the price was on everybody's head. Ooh, ooh, child. Shagati said his artist contract will sell the label. I'm trying to help him map out this plan. Gorilla would go for high right now. Somebody says that he's made his sister CEO of the label. So he probably just gonna start putting to protect his assets, putting everything in his family's names. Say his sister bought it from him. Yesterday, the judge was in there early. She was in there real early. But I guess they said it started 9:30 today, right? Tracy, they reporting fake news because they got to make a check. I don't know. Yeah, Jamarcus is to report back today. Does Orange Mountain Quet go on the stand today? I know Jamarcus. She said for Jamarcus to be in court at 9:30 this morning. She said that yesterday. Make sure he's here at 9:30. Zeke says, you think it's going to be a RICO? It's already one. Straight Drop's attorney basically told that, didn't he? Straight Drop's attorney basically put out there that Cornelius was working with the feds. And that was a slick move right there. Would like to see if Orange Mountain quit. Get your butt down. Get down. I would like to see if Orange Mountain quits is going to get on the stand. That's what I would like to see. Move. Get back. I would like to see if he's gonna get on the stand. Hey, Miss Butterfly. Hey, Detroit Cam. Hey, the Alabama hitter. Hey, Zeke Bean. Tommy Perkins. Well, Cornelia said yesterday the reason why he told it was because Orange Mound Quet had, according to Cornelius, he had already told everything. Hey, Elson Pope. But I thought Govan was supposed to get on the stands today, but I don't know. Hey, Big Pat. We're gonna see tomorrow. I mean, yesterday was loaded. with all types of stuff. Could it get any better than yesterday? I mean, they came out blazing. Henderson Last says, he don't have no choice. He's got to get on there. Straight Drop's attorney is speaking against Govan. Straight Drop's attorney and Cornelius. If you ask me, see, I feel like Cornelius is more mad at Govan than he is. Him and Straight Drop have decided that they gonna bury Govan too, since Govan told everything. Cornelius wanted to be known. He didn't really say nothing. They didn't pay him right, and he's saying Govan was the one that told it. So I think Straight Drop glad that he telling on Govan, really. How come I can't never see? I can see chocolate, but I can't never see chocolate. I see somebody speaking to her, but I never see her. I can never see her in my chat. I see her in the comments after the chat is over, but I can't see her in the chat. I saw Alabama Hilda just spoke to her, but I can't see her. Kane Life says, "Good morning, Miss T." George Thompson says, "I think it's strategic towards the end. Govan gonna be pushed to tail on Gotti." Yeah. Um. Whew, Lord have mercy. I get to thinking about, oh, I don't know why I'm like, I have not, I guess I can boil me an egg. I can boil me 2 eggs. They said 7 days hell Wednesday. I'm telling you, like, this case gonna be over by Wednesday. And remember when Paul Hagerman said he was already smiling and stuff? That's because he knew. Cornbread said, I gotta go to jail anyways. He said, I got to go to jail anyways. Govan told it. They gave me $800, treat me like I was a crackhead. But I bet you Straight Drop got more than eight. They might have got, Straight Drop got more than eight. And see, Straight Drop, when they was already spoon feeding him because he, they was giving him features with other artists. And maybe he got the money. Him and, I believe Straight Drop and, Govan split Cornelius' money. They didn't give Cornelius his money, but Straight Drop paid for features and stuff with Cornelius' money. That's if he paid Homie G and Big 30. They might have just did it, Big 30 seemed to be very fond of Straight Drop, so he might not pay them a dime. Yeah, Hagerman came out like Bruce Lee. I'm pretty sure that Straight Drop's attorney got online last night and started looking at what all the vloggers said. So when he probably gonna come a little different today. He gonna come a little different today. I believe Drop kept some of Corn money, and Jamarcus got all the jokes on Facebook. I saw that Jamarcus. Is that really that's his page? Great Face has sent it to me. Jamarcus on Facebook, basically telling on his brother. Say, keep thinking they didn't get paid if you want to. So I guess Jamarcus know they got paid. Drop got 2 videos and that Big Homie G feature. Right. And he did a song with Big 30, right? But they just didn't get a chance to do the video. Or is that an old song? Yeah, that's him. He been on there for a minute. Oh, well, he just basically telling on his brother. So, well, we're gonna pull that up. Let's pull that up. We'll put that. I'm gonna bring this back up because they ain't gonna start until 9:30. So we got all of 11 minutes. Okay. Look, y'all, this is what Jamarcus said. This is what Jamarcus reposted. Let me show you guys. He posted this. He said, he reposted what somebody said. He says, uh, keep thinking they didn't get paid. Drop shot this video the next month after Dolph died. Rest in peace, Dolph. Rest in peace, Dolph. But bruh had that S and its own. Had that shit on. It's all sad though. I have to, in my mind, it have to be making sense what they saying. And so Jamarcus posted Maine fresh as hell. So does that mean he's saying that he got the money? He said Maine fresh as hell. He's saying that about his own brother. He says, here's what I think. Juk and Gotti approved this. The conversations never went higher than Juk. Juk told someone to off the shooters. Gotti saw how Juk was moving and whacked his brother. Oh wow. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I wouldn't I don't know. I'm a, y'all don't I don't know. I don't know. Y'all don't think some of them little guys that might still have some loyalty to straight drop or to Orange Mound Quit might have taken out Juk because whoever it was, he said rather than face me, you rather snake me. It doesn't matter. They got him out the way. Um, come on, Sam, speak on it. It doesn't matter. They got him out the way. The album his folks thought I was crazy when I said it. You said it. Pat says, I think the same thing, Mr. Parker. I couldn't have said it better. Straight drop met Gotti. He could have took a deal by telling that alone. Listen, when people were saying, even people around the Memphis area, that they felt like, remember, I went on record as saying, I don't believe the man had nothing to do with what happened to his brother. I kept saying, I was like, no, I don't think I believe that. I mean, I kept saying it. I don't think I believe it. Um, but now I don't know what to believe. Because even if the people came from out of town, somebody sent them. Ain't no telling who sent them. I guess they was whoever they were some professionals. They know not to go get no pill heads no more. I think someone Bond's gonna fall after this. We seen Trula work. It was messy at best. Juke work was squeaky clean. Yeah, Juke's work was squeaky clean. I promise to God. And them folks had whoever it was, they been did stuff like that. You walk into the back of Devin Burns was person of interest because he brought the kit in that cart. Great face, you know what? I never thought about that. I said that was teasy, and it was probably because they had been stolen cars. He said Devin Burns was the one that brought that kit in that Charger. I always knew Juke had something to do with this. I waited all this time for justice for Dolph, and now I'm in training for a new job and sneaking to listen. Carolina says, I believe Juke did tell Drop that because all the artists say that Juke brought them into CMG. Yeah. Um, and facts. That's all I'm saying. We can tell no pill heads ain't take out Juke, right? No, ain't no pill head take out Juke. They had a lot of nerves. Whoever it was, calm. But now the people that walked into the church, I kinda don't believe it was them that took them out, because I was talking to somebody about that and I was like, dog, they had like nerves from hell to walk up and sit in the back of that church with just COVID mask on and walk out. And of course, my credible source says, well, we don't believe that the people that walked in the church were the ones that actually hit him. We believe they walked in the church and, to make sure that he was in there, and walked out and told the people that was waiting outside that he was in there, and they got paid just the same and they went on. I don't know though. Somebody sitting back writing notes now, some obsessed person. She said but oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I don't want nobody to be obsessed with me. I just want to be left alone. Mr. Parker says the streets are ice cold and folks will do anything to avoid the feds. Um, the number one genius says, Shorty, I'm here to check what your connects are and see if you valid or not. Well, if you just now, you must didn't look at the trial yesterday, so you didn't come in. You hadn't been looking at me in all this time. It would be hard for you to know. Have you been watching me? Okay. Have you been looking at me? Have you been looking at my podcast? Um, Carolina says, gotta get questioned about this. Grip says, feeding my 18-month-old daughter. She watching Blippy Wonders, texting my wife, and watching Real Talk with Tamara. Good morning, Patrick. Okay, he said he just found me. Okay. Mr. Parker says her name is Tamara Bruh. Kevin says, the video was fake. It was green screen, just like the gas station video. Raven said they Kevin, so you trying to say that the video that they showed in court yesterday of young Dolph walking in, that it was a green screen video? Is that what you're saying? That the video of young Dolph pulling up at the cookie shop and walking in with his brother is a green screen and fake? He's what? He said Raven said they took out Dolph earlier, then drug him through the back door. Then come on now, Kevin. No, Kevin, we're not gonna do it like that. That's not what happened. Why would they put a green screen video? That was not a green screen video. In order for it to be a green screen video, um, no, it wasn't a green screen video, love. That wasn't a green screen. So you're saying that they got young Dolph and his brother getting out of the car somewhere else and put the cookie shop scene back. No, that didn't happen, love.
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story. With a professional
Here comes the judge. Oh, okay, they got 1 minute. She don't look like she in a good mood today.
I anticipate one. Let me slide a picture of Mr. Evans. He had said previously that he would like to approach and make an objection, Your Honor.
Straight drop looked like he didn't sleep at all last night. That lady that's sitting there with him look like looking at him and talking to him like she a psychiatrist. She there to make sure she keep him calm. Well, his lawyer being paid by CMG, so not even 25 years old of age and facing the rest of his life. That's a sad thing, y'all. It really is. That's the thing that hurt me. I know Mr. Parker be getting mad at me, but I mean it hurts my feelings. Even though what they did was terrible, to see that these little boys were sent out. These little boys were sent out to ruin their life. He sure is dressed like Carton. He dressed like Carton off of the Jeffersons. When I looked at him, when he walked in there with that on, I was like, Lord, those are the same types of little shirts and stuff I be buying my nephew with the sweaters, with the Lord have mercy. Um, Somebody said they think drop. Listen, they've already implicated him into. Somebody has told on him being in two other crimes. Who could that be? Orange Mound Quet. He said, look like she telling him some bad news. Sure do. He look upset. You absolutely right, Atlanta forever. You absolutely right. Somebody else get ready to come in. I wonder if that's Shondell. Maybe she was telling him he needs to go on and plead out. Yeah, it looked like she was giving him some bad news. Maybe the witness decided not to come. Because they did say he had one witness. Maybe that witness decided not to. Don't ever risk your life for freedom. 1 billion can't buy your life or freedom. Drop looked like he didn't get no sleep last night. He sure do. That's exactly how he looked. Is he crying? Yeah, we're gonna see. It looked like she started giving them bad news. You all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. I would appreciate that a lot. Like, share, and subscribe. He says he making he been biting his nails. Yeah, he definitely seemed like he looked defeated. I think at this point he realized they set him up. He realized they set him up, and the way that they was gassing him up, talking about if my nigga go to jail, he gonna get out and all of that. He realized now that he was set up. They never intended to really give him a record deal, none of that. They never intended to do any of that, really.
You know,
I'm not ready. You can go ahead and let them in. So we don't have to do that when I'm ready. Yes, ma'am.
So y'all, we do know that Jamarcus was supposed to be on the stand this morning. Hold on, y'all. Give me a few minutes. Y'all behave yourself. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Thank you, Angelique, for becoming a member.
Make sure your phones are turned off when it's out at all times. That's your warning right there. As soon as it goes off, you're off the board. That's the warning.
We reviewed, for the record, we reviewed a series of maybe about 12 photographs or something. I think 10 of them are border or something, close to the face of the pool of blood and things like that. All of them on one, just follow Mr. Evans.
Okay, you guys, I'm back. I have to cut me some watermelon. Whew. Y'all, so Cypress came up in here today. Y'all, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, y'all.
No, you're fine. It's hard to hear her over the thing.
Yeah, I believe he get ready to tap out.
Wait 1 second.
Anything else we need to take up before the jury comes in?
No, Your Honor. The next witness is Terrence Dabney, who is a case officer in the case, and both parties, I think, are going to use him as a witness with regard to various of the crime scenes and various of the videos and evidence. So I do
Y'all,
expect him
that's
to
they
be
better bring in
a rather
Dabney.
lengthy witness.
See you here back. You wanna go ahead and call him? You can bring the jury in.
Y'all, they get ready to bring in Dabney, one of the investigators that was on the case. He was temporarily assigned to homicides because he normally works in general assignment, unless he's permanently in homicides at this point.
Can we go overhead first? Let's go overhead first. Well, yeah. Let's go overhead first. Would they just switch back and forth? Dabney, Dabney, is probably 20 minutes, maybe 10 to 30.
Person back yesterday. You gotta make it a point to make sure.
Correct.
Jury's now entering into the courtroom.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope everybody had a good night.
Yes, ma'am.
State, call your next witness.
Terrence Dabney.
Stand right here, sir. Face your honor, raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
I do.
Can you see, sir? Watch it.
All right, tell us your name first.
Terrence Dabney.
And spell your first and last name for the benefit of the court reporter.
First name Terrence, T-E-R-E-N-C-E. Last name Dabney, D-A-B-N-E-Y.
Looks like, or I know that you're doing good and bad at the same time. First, the bad, what happened with your arm?
Rotator cuff surgery.
Okay. So you probably are going to be up there for a little while, all right? Going to run through some of the various crime scenes with you, some of the various aspects of the investigation. So try to get as comfortable as you can, even with your arm. But I know you're doing good now too, because you're retired, is that right?
That is correct.
Retired from MPD?
That is correct.
How long were you with
Wow.
MPD?
26 years.
So 26 years, I'd say you earned it. In 2021, where were you assigned in MPD?
I was assigned to the homicide.
All right, and what did you do in homicide back in 2021?
I was an investigator in homicide.
In homicide here in Memphis, do you get a case and you're the only person that works on the case?
No.
Do y'all work in teams?
We work in teams.
And were you one of the case officers on this case?
I was.
Would you assign and delegate people to do various things in the investigation?
I do. Delegate people.
You actually from Memphis, aren't you?
I am.
What neighborhoods did you grow up in?
I grew up in Claiborne Home, Cascade.
And Claver Homes is downtown Memphis.
Correct.
And in the Castelia neighborhood.
Yes.
And we've heard some testimony about the Castelia neighborhood.
Mhm.
Did you know Dolph at all?
No,
Older, is that right?
older, much older.
All right. November the 17th of 2021, did you have occasion to be brought in with regard to a homicide call?
I was.
Specifically to an address on Airways, Makita's Cookies.
Correct.
Did you know where that was?
Yes.
What area of town is that?
It's in the southeast part of town, Airways and Ketchum area.
If I tell you that the call went out at 12:24 p.m. in the afternoon, about what time would you have arrived at the scene?
Possibly around 1 by the time you get the call and travel to the scene.
By the time you get to the scene, are there uniform patrol that's already there?
It is.
Are there medical personnel, things like that
Yes.
already there?
Yes. My duty is to gather fact information from the reporting officers, delegate other investigators to do, canvass the area for video and just handle process the scene.
When you arrived on the scene, were there people around in the street and everything?
Yes, there were people
Everywhere.
around.
Were there officers attempting to
That's
control the
Terrence
crowd
Dabney.
and keep people off the actual parking lot of Makita's?
Yes, it was.
And was that being
Dabney
done?
looked different, but he
Were
got
there
older
a lot
though.
of bystanders and everything looking on and everything else?
It was.
Does this seem almost like any other that you had been to in your 26 years?
No, that scene was. It's a lot of people out there.
Okay. You get there, and you say your job is to try to figure out what evidence exists and delegate.
Yes.
Is that right? You mentioned one thing, video. Is that right?
Video.
Are y'all interested in collecting any video that may be around there?
Any video that would help in the investigation.
And in fact, did y'all collect video from the cookie store itself?
We did.
And did it show the outside of the business?
It did.
And did it show the inside of the business?
As well as the inside.
Were y'all also interested in sort of crime scene stuff?
Yes.
Hold on, y'all.
Did you delegate a crime scene detective to collect physical evidence and document physical evidence?
We did. At collecting and processing.
And did they also take pictures of the
Left.
scene?
They did.
Green. You looking at the young Dolph's trial?
Would you have delegated or interacted with any of the witnesses who were on the scene?
Yes. Witness.
Yeah. Look at it right now.
We
Dabney looks
have
totally
investigations
different.
down to,
Dabney look, and he sound different.
statements.
Okay. And without getting into what these people, said, did y'all talk to Marcus Thornton, Dolph's brother?
We did.
Did y'all talk to the cashiers there at Makita's?
We did.
Did y'all locate any other witnesses right there in the surrounding scene that had information?
No.
Video, crime scene, locate whatever witnesses we have.
Correct.
That address on Airways is Makita Cookies. You described the area of Memphis is in. That's in Memphis, correct? And is that also in Shelby County?
It is.
I'm going to start with the crime scene there. I'm going to pass you a series of photographs just, you just look at them, tell me what's pictured in each one, and place it face down on that table next to you.
This photo is a front picture of Makita's Cookie Shop. Officers there processing the scene, broken glass. They have victim's car,
Very good. Place that.
Corvette, camouflage color.
Okay, you can place that face down. We're gonna review these with the jury afterwards, so I'll ask you questions about them afterwards.
This one is the photo of the address 2370 of Makita's Cookie Shop with defects to the glass, bullet holes.
Okay.
This one is the inside front counter area of Makita's Cookie Shop.
Okay.
This one is another front view of the cookie shop, Makita's Cookie Shop. We have evidence markers on the ground where we have shell casings, along with the victim's Corvette camouflage. Another closer picture of the front of the cookie shop, evidence markers, broken glass, and casings.
At this time, if you can just place it, so that's fine. With the next couple pictures, you can just place it where you see it, and we'll show it to the jury later.
Okay. This is a picture farther back from Makita's Cookie Shop toward the street airways with evidence markers with casings on it. This photo is inside the business of Makita's with bullet holes going through the walls and doors. This one is a victim lying on the ground.
And when you arrived on the scene, was the victim still there?
Yes, he was.
Did you observe him positioned like that?
Yes, sir.
Do you see evidence of medical intervention on him there?
Yes, he has the bleeds on his body.
When you arrived, were they still trying to resuscitate him or get anything, or was that process over?
The process is already. This photo is a photo inside the cookie shop. We have evidence markers. We have victim's chain that he was wearing inside a flower pot. It has PRE on it. This is a close-up photo of PRE charm that he had on his neck. It's just inside the flower pot.
My approach real quick, Judge.
Yeah.
For the record, the last picture he looked at has already been marked as exhibit number 3.
Thank you. All right, this first photo is has been described as the front of the accused cookies with the victim's car. A couple of officers in the scene. We'll mark this as exhibit number 28. Next photo is close up of the address of Makita's Cookies 2370. We'll mark this as exhibit 29. The next photo is what's been described as the inside front area of Makita's Cookies. Exhibit number 30. Mr. Evans, it's never too late. Any objection to these photos?
Yes, Your Honor, no objection to this.
The next photo is the front view in of the parking lot in the front of Makita's Cookies with the evidence markers in the victim's car. The markers number 31.
Judge, and you haven't gotten to the photograph yet, but the one we referenced earlier is in that stack. I would renew my objection.
Yes, sir. When I get to it, I'll make note of that. The next photo has been described as a closer picture of the front of Makita's Cookies with several markers and glass and defects to the window. Will mark as exhibit number 32. The next picture is the front of the shop with the victim's car and evidence markers. It's a further view. It's a picture that's taken a little further out. Will mark as exhibit number
Okay, you guys,
33.
I'm back.
The next pic is the inside of the building with the picture of the restroom door with the bullet holes in the door. Will mark as exhibit number 34. The next picture is a picture of the victim, Adolph Thornton, lying on the ground with markers of evidence of life-saving measures in front of the window. Will mark as exhibit number 35. And note for the record, there's been a previous motion for the court to exclude that picture under Rule 403, and the defendant still objects to that for the record. Mark that exhibit number 35. Exhibit number 36 will be a picture of the inside of the cookie shop with the chain on the floor marked with evidence marker number 53 and several other evidence markers. This is exhibit number 36. The next picture is exhibit number 3. Has already been marked as exhibit number 3. The picture of the charm, PRE, in the flower pot.
No question. Have those, Your Honor.
You may.
Mr. Gabby, we're gonna show these to the jury and ask you some questions as we go, okay?
Yes.
You need a pointer.
Supposedly, this one right here works. So we'll see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This picture's so blurry on the overhead. Maybe we resume the lights. We're gonna have to go sort of old school
All right.
on this one. Could I have the witness step down, Your Honor?
You may.
Hold this here. We'll start standing here, and I'm gonna ask you some questions about it, and then you can walk down and display it to everybody. After you testify, maybe we'll pass them as a statement over to the jury. Okay? It's hard for you to hold up, isn't it? But or am I? I'll swear. Okay. Tell me what we're looking at in this photograph here.
This is the front of Makita's Cookie Shop here. You see the name there. You see officers in now processing the scene. And that's Adolph Thornton's Corvette, camouflage color.
Okay. And if I'm interested in this area here in front of the store, in front of this glass window.
Those were bullet casings in glass, broken glass on the ground.
Okay. And in particular, what kind of shell casings are found outside that window where we see the officers bending down?
On the outside, we had 40 caliber shell casings, and we also have 7.62.
Okay, and let me ask you about that. Is that two entirely different calibers?
Yes,
Two entirely different sizes?
yes.
It's 40 caliber characteristic of a handgun,
Characteristics of a handgun, it is.
and then is a 7.62, is that characteristic of something else?
Of a assault rifle.
That's all right. Okay. And have you watched the video obtained from McKinnon's?
I did.
Is it clear that one suspect is firing at what you would call an assault rifle?
It is.
And is it clear that the other one's firing what you characterize as a handgun?
As a handgun.
Mr. Harriman, it never fails that something goes wrong with our tech. Is that your tech person that just came in?
She is.
Can you
We'll
if
see
she
how we
can
do
help
here.
you,
I would prefer that we just
Yes.
see.
so we can all see what's going on? Because I was gonna have to get over there, and Mr. Evans was gonna have to get over there, so.
Y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure you all are hitting the like button. Moderators, remind everyone to hit the like button. Like, share, and subscribe.
We're trying to turn it off and on, but the next one is to kick it, but we're not gonna do that.
Technology is good, but we get used to it until it doesn't work.
And then, yeah.
So, listen,
Oh, that's real good. That's real good.
look, don't you do, turn it off.
The on and off thing worked. Is that picture you're just looking at, right?
You have to see,
That's much better.
don't go far.
I was asking about this area right here, is that correct?
Correct.
And you said that we found two types of casings in that area?
Two different types. We had 40 caliber casings, and we have 7.62.
Okay, 40 caliber is the handgun case and 7.62 is that assault rifle casing?
It is.
And this is the victim's car, is that right?
It is.
And this is where we walk in and out of the business.
The answers.
And this is a little side area.
It is.
And later we're going to see the victim line in this little side area, is that right?
That's correct.
The front of the store.
In front of the store with the address 2370 of Makita's Cookie Shop. We also have defects in the glass, bullet holes in the glass of the door.
And we'll see this with a later picture, but let me go ahead and ask you about it. Do we find casings from inside the store where Dolph's brother was firing back from?
We did found 9mm.
Okay, and that's an entirely different type of handgun too, is that correct? So we have 9mm casings inside the store.
Inside.
We have 40 caliber casings outside the store, and we have 7.62 casings outside the store. And on a later picture, I'll ask you about one more setup. Counter area of the store.
Front counter area inside of the business.
For perspective, the cashier's booth or whatever, where the register would be right around here, is that right?
It is.
Mr. Hagerman, if you can tell us what exhibit number you're using, please.
Going in order, this is 30. 31. That same outside area, is that right?
Same outside areas from a different angle. See the victim's front end of the victim's vehicle, Corvette. And see the glass, some of the glass is broken out of the front windows with bullet holes.
Glass broken out here,
Yes,
and bullet holes throughout this glass, is that right?
it is.
This is the next number exhibit, 32. Closer in.
It's a closer picture of, like I said, the shattered glass, bullet holes, and you have markings on the ground with broken glass and shell casings of the 40 caliber 7.62 round.
And later on, when we see the victim's body, is it going to be in this area here?
It is, right in that area.
And when we see flower pot, like with his necklace and things like that, over this area?
Further to the left of it, yes. This view is a view that's farther back from the entrance of the business of Makita's. On that ground there, it's closer to the street of airways. On the ground, we have evidence markers with shell casings there. And we found 2.26 rounds.
223 maybe?
2.3, I mean. I'm sorry.
So
Yeah, that's what
if we're
Marcus
gonna,
was.
I think now we've
Those
accounted for
Marcus.
all the casings.
Yes.
So let's start from inside the store. There are 9mm casings from Dolph's brother, is that right?
Inside. Yes.
There are semi-automatic 7.6.
Stop letting them increase your rates. I used to let them raise my car insurance every year until I found this
from another of the shooters.
Correct.
And then there are these 223 casings, and is that a type of semi-automatic weapon?
Yes, it is.
From Dolph's brother as he runs out.
That's right. Yes.
That's exhibit number 1.
That's exhibit 33. This is 34. What are these things?
That's inside of the business. You have a door, entry door into the bathroom. It leads to the hallway that leads to the bathroom. It has bullet holes and shattered glass on the door.
And perspective from inside the store, the register's over here.
Correct, it is.
We're about to see a picture of the victim's body, and it is going to be in the area of this little side area. Is that right?
Correct.
I'm going to go out of order to exhibit 36. It's just that little side area.
That's the little side area we referred to earlier. We have the flower pot there with its charm off of his necklace. It says PRE. His necklace is down towards the bottom of the photo.
And then
Your model is 53.
and if we were to come this way down a little bit, would we see the victim's body?
We would.
Close up, already marked, says exhibit 3, the PRE charm or whatever.
Yes.
I'm going to do this one a little different. Families in the courtroom. Officer Downey, if I may publish this to the jury, just myself here. This is a graphic photo, correct?
Yes.
This is a picture of the victim laying there in that area that you just described.
It is.
He is still in his clothes,
Yeah.
but there's evidence of medical intervention.
Correct.
But that was over. Obviously, by the time of the picture, but when you were there, he was deceased.
Correct.
This is
Exhibit number.
exhibit number 35. Y'all obtained the videos from out there,
We did.
and were you able to view those that day?
We did.
Let me show you a still shot from the video, ask you if you recognize it.
This is a still shot from the video of outside the front entrance of Makita's cookie shop, which shows victim's Corvette. It also shows a white Mercedes that's pulled in behind the victim's Corvette. It's two-door. On the Mercedes, you can see it has some damage on the passenger side rear. You have two suspects. One is armed with a assault rifle, with basically assault rifle. He's wearing a mask over his face, no cotton mask, like wearing a blue hoodie with some sweats, gray sweats, and some shoes. And the other suspect, he's wearing a black baseball cap, but it has Bass Pro on it. Also has his face covered. Has a black hoodie, some gray sweats. The gray sweats has a little, I guess, insignia on it. It also has some dark colored shoes with white on them.
All right. Oh, good. That marked the 6 number so that you are.
The witnesses testified that this is a still shot from the video camera outside of Nikita's Cookies with two people, one standing still with an assault rifle with hoodie and mask, and another one running with what appears to be a gun in his hand, a smaller gun with two cars, the Corvette and white Mercedes in the back. We'll mark this as exhibit number 37.
No objection.
Thank you.
I could already tell that when I handed it to you, I just said still shot. You looked at it like an investigator, telling me details that I guess mattered to you. Is that right?
Yes.
This is exhibit 37. And y'all had this on day one of the investigation. Is that right?
We did.
First thing you mentioned, I think, was one shooter with, is that an assault rifle?
It is.
And would that be consistent with the gun that shoots those 7.62 cases?
Correct.
This window, is that the one you saw busted out with the pictures that we just saw?
It is.
With the victim line here?
Yes.
And this would this be that side area of the store?
It is.
From that first day, y'all would have this image of the suspect with the 7.62, is that right?
It is.
Hoodie, does he appear to be wearing gloves?
He's wearing gloves.
Sweatpants, white shoes, mask.
Yes.
Second suspect, kind of gun here.
Yes.
Handgun.
Handgun.
Handgun consistent with 40 calibers that you would have seen here.
Yes.
We're still operating with some blur, but gray sweatpants, is that correct?
That's correct.
Black shoes, white soles.
Yes.
It's better in the picture than it is on the overhead. You said something about a little white insignia, is that
like
correct?
a little insignia designer on the sweats on the side there.
If we put the cursor on it, covers it up. We'll pass this around in a second. Black hoodie,
Black hoodie.
mask,
Mask.
gloves,
Gloves.
Bass Pro hat.
Bass Pro hat.
Suspect vehicle,
Yes.
what kind of car is it?
It's a Mercedes-Benz
Color,
white.
and you see it better in the photo than on the overhead, but what'd you say about this back
It
area
has
here?
damage to the rear passenger side.
And these details we just went through, were those important to you that first day?
Yes.
And why is that?
So we can, be on the lookout for that type of vehicle with the damage that it has to it.
Okay, because that made that vehicle distinctive.
Yeah, stand out.
Would it be fair to say that there's no still shot or camera angle which you can actually capture the suspect's entire faces?
No.
So from the first day, you do not have any type of facial identifications or anything of the two shooters.
No, we did not.
But you have clothing descriptions,
Clothing description.
gun descriptions,
Gun description.
and suspect vehicle. I meant to ask this earlier, but it makes sense now. So assault rifle like this can shoot 7.62 casings, is that right? A handgun like that can shoot 40 caliber casings?
It can.
If I've got casings that have been fired, and then I actually recover the guns, can I compare casings to guns to tell you, that 40 caliber casing came from that 40 caliber gun?
Yes.
We see that on TV sort of all the time. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that something you do, or is that something that's done by other people?
It's done by other people.
Is it first done routinely by a computer system and microscopes and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's just entered into the system that way.
Okay. And then later it can be sent to TBI or FBI or whoever to confirm that?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. In this case, did y'all ever recover handguns? Did you ever recover the murder weapons in this case?
No, we did not recover any.
So you never had any guns recovered that matched these shell casings?
That match those shell cases.
All right, we're going to change locales. We're going to change locales here to an address, Haven Court, in what used to be the 2-lane apartments.
Yes.
Okay. How was it that y'all became interested in that location?
We're on the lookout for a white expedition.
Okay. At some point in this investigation, without sort of saying what the tip was or anything like that, was y'all's attention called to a white expedition?
It was.
And did that cause y'all to go to what was called the 2-lane apartments?
Yes.
And what did y'all do when y'all got the 2-lane apartments?
We watched video.
Okay, did y'all obtain video from the 2-lane apartments?
2-lane apartments, yes.
Okay, and that's the address on Haven Court.
Haven Court, yes.
Okay. I think we do need to play the Haven Court video. We're going to get that video ready to play for you, Detective Dabney. At the Haven Court Apartments, were y'all interested in a particular woman that lived there?
Yes.
And was that Kiana Hopper?
It was.
And is she related to anybody involved in this case?
Yes. It was discovered that she was related to someone.
Was it discovered that she was Justin Johnson's cousin?
Yes.
All right, got the video ready now. Haven Court Apartments, 1 p.m., 37 minutes after the murder.
Ain't nobody shot Dolph
For
from
the
the
record,
inside
this
Black
is
Sheep
Exhibit
Entertainment.
5 that's held open.
The video
for
shows
shot.
everything. Come on, y'all. We gotta stop this crap.
Who is this person, detective?
The people in court yesterday saw when he went down when they started shooting from the back. Come on now.
kind of car is that right there?
And that's the white Ford Expedition.
Kiana?
Kiana approaching the Expedition.
Two men outside. Go ahead.
Outside.
Go ahead, touch it. Were you interested in those two men?
Yes, I was.
Tell me why you're interested in those two men.
And the clothing that they have on. You see the dark sweatshirt, the gray hoodies. I mean, the black hoodie, the gray sweatpants, shoes, matching the description of the suspects that were at Makita's Cookies.
Y'all obtained video not just of them arriving, but while they were there and then leaving. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Before they leave, that'll be this. They arrived 37 minutes after the murder. This is 54 minutes after the murder.
It is.
The expedition's still there. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Suspects are still inside.
Still inside.
This Dodge Charger has just arrived.
Dodge Charger arrives, and you see one of the suspects come out and walk to the Charger. Yeah, you can see.
Charger just sort of repositions, but this man came outside. Is that right?
Yes. Came out up to the rear of the.
You're interested in this man?
Yes.
Sweatpants?
Sweatpants, black shoes, white soles on. Coming into the car.
He's got bags or
Bags,
something
yes.
now.
You see how his pants are sagging there a little bit. We have that was something that we looked at also.
In the homicide video, as he runs away, we can see his pants are sagging.
Yes,
Can we in fact see the color of his underwear in the homicide video?
yes, we can.
Is it also blue?
Yes. He gets into it and shuts the door.
yellow article of clothing or something?
Ass
Looks
out.
like a yellow hoodie. He got
Is this apartment building here the one that Kiana Hopper lives in?
yes, it is.
And then a video of them leaving. We're now 93 minutes after the vehicle. Here's a Chevy.
It's a Chevrolet SUV, small SUV.
Do y'all get interested in that one too?
We did.
Expedition's still there.
I wonder if Straight Drop Expedition was
Have a
stolen.
yellow article of clothing when he left that Charger.
Yes. It's where the one that appeared that he got out of the Charger. The suspect gets in, Kiana comes up to the driver's door.
The other suspect has walked off camera. Is that right?
He walked out of view to the right, a video there.
Chevy's back.
Correct.
Suspect returns to the apartment complex.
She did.
Y'all, how about Ashanti, singer Ashanti is on Instagram exercising to Key Glock's song Let's Go.
Suspect returns to the white Expedition.
He did.
The Chevy track still there.
It's still there.
Kiana.
Kiana. Chevrolet.
All right, the Expedition got going and the Chevy Trax got going.
Yes.
One suspect in each, is that right?
Yes.
Y'all obtained the video, interested in talking to Kiana,
Yes.
interested in her cousin,
Yes.
interested in the White Expedition, interested in the Chevy Trax, and who this other person may be. We are going to move there's one thing I said I was going to do that I didn't do before. The still shot from the actual shooting from 37. We talked about how it was blurry up there, and there were things you were testifying about, and I couldn't quite get the pointer in the right place. And one of those was the fact you said there was a little insignia or something on the left thigh area of the sweatpants of the shooter who has the Bass Pro hat on. Is that right?
Correct.
If I could pass this around to the jury, Your Honor. It's hard to see on the other end.
Thank you, nothing for the super sticker.
With regard to the videos that we just watched from the two-lane apartments, did investigators make a timeline with still shots from the various things in that video?
We did.
Let me pass you this. You could just verify this is in fact that timeline from the Haven Court, what we also call the two-lane apartments.
This is said photo of the timeline. First arriving with the white SUV.
Yeah, I mean, you just flip through it quick. Does it appear to go from the start to the end?
It does. Start to the end. Another one where Kiana had walked out and walked back to the expedition. Also shows the two suspects getting out of the expedition and walking toward the front of the apartment complex. This one shows them inside the apartment, going inside the apartment. Also shows the Charger pulling up. shows one of the suspects walking out to the Charger and getting to the rear passenger side of the vehicle. It shows suspects retrieving plastic, 2 white bags, then get inside of the rear seat of the Charger. Once he exits the Charger here, he's getting out with the 2 bags and a yellow hoodie in his hand and walk back toward the apartment complex. This one shows 2 suspects exiting the apartment complex with one with the yellow hoodie, one with the black hoodie, carrying bags, and Kiana is also with them. They walked up to one of the suspects walked and got into the white Expedition, the other got and walked over to the Chevy Trax.
Now we pose that as a collective exhibit. You can paperclip it or something. It's in order, so we could,
Okay.
could keep it like that.
This is 8 pages of still photos starting on November 17, 2021 at 12:58. Going to November 17, 2021 at 13:56. We'll mark this as a collective exhibit number 38.
All right, we're interested in Kiana's cousin, we're interested in the White Expedition, we're interested in the Chevy Trax. But is there other stuff going on in the investigation too?
Yes,
Does a tip come in with regard to a white Mercedes?
it did.
And does it call your attention to a particular place?
Yes, it did.
A small street in Orange Mounds?
Yes,
Bradley Street, is that correct?
correct.
1174 Bradley Street. What is at that location?
It's abandoned home, and when we get there, we observed a white Mercedes parked in the rear. Had damage to the passenger side rear side panel.
And to put this in a chronology, would this have occurred on November the 20th, 3 days after the homicide?
Correct.
And it would be fair, would it be fair to say that 3 days after the homicide, behind that abandoned house on Bradley, y'all found the murder?
We did.
I'm going to pass you a series of photographs. A couple of them, as you turn them over, a couple of them have been introduced already into evidence. So just read that number. Otherwise, just put them all face down on the table.
This is the abandoned house on Bradley Street.
Get Teresa.
What neighborhood is that?
It's an Orange Mountain neighborhood in Orange Mountain.
Did you become aware that there's a house across the street in which Mr. Hernandez Govan lived?
Correct. Directly across the street.
Eventually, does Mr. Govan also become a suspect in this conspiracy to commit murder?
He did.
You can place it down.
That was exhibit 9. This photo here shows a closer picture of the vehicle in the rear of the yard, parked between brush, trees.
This vehicle is not parked in the driveway, is it?
No, it didn't. This is a close-up picture of the Mercedes showing the passenger side with the damage, which appeared that the vehicle may have been sideswiped or something. It's a 2-door white Mercedes.
The damage that you can see in the homicide video?
Yes, that's consistent with that. That's exhibit 10. This photo shows the rear of the Mercedes-Benz, which has an Illinois tag. Do I need to read the tag and everything?
You place it down.
This is a photo of the driver's side of the white Mercedes-Benz. And this is a photo of taken from outside of the Mercedes-Benz on the passenger side that shows the inside of the rear seats with a Mississippi DeSoto County tag on the rear seat.
It has like another license plate on the inside of it.
Yes.
Maybe even a couple. We'll see.
Yes. This is a photo of the passenger side of the white Mercedes-Benz, which is being processed in crime scene tunnel.
Okay, so y'all take that car from the scene to the crime scene tunnel?
We did. And it also shows the damage to the rear passenger side, which is consistent with the suspect vehicle and video at the keys. And this is a rear shot of the white Mercedes, the trunk area after being processed. Another photo of the Mississippi tag, close-up picture that was in the rear seat of the white Mercedes-Benz. And these are photos of two Illinois tags, license plates that were located inside of the white Mercedes-Benz.
Two more license plates
Two
inside
more
the
license
car.
plates, yes, Illinois. Another close-up photo of the Mississippi license plate, DeSoto County. And this is for a photo of close-up photo of the white Mercedes being processed by crime scene. This is the driver's side door of the white Mercedes-Benz after being processed. Has the letter A.
God, that is so awesome.
The
I will
letters
be
that
over
we're going to see
there
written on it, like A, B, and
to.
C. Is
Can
that
I come
something else
today?
crime scene people do?
That is. This is the photo of the driver's side, rear side panel.
Okay, I'll be over there. Thank
which is
you. I
indicated
appreciate
by
that.
the letter B. It's written in yellow.
So
after
I
being
need to get
processed.
first. Do I need to have insurance?
This is the passenger side door, and after being processed with the letter
Okay,
D
I'll be
written
sworn
on
in.
it. Written on it. And this is
Okay.
another close-up picture of the white Mercedes after being processed with the letter E written on it. And this is the a photo of the white Mercedes.
Okay, I'll
being
come
on
over
the
there before I go to the
passenger
federal building. Thank
side after being
you.
processed.
And
Bye-bye.
we would offer those and evidence as state's next number to suits.
No objection.
The first picture we have here has already previously been marked as exhibit number 9.
Thank
The
you.
next picture
Cash
is
App,
a
Miss Leah.
picture of the rear of the Mercedes-Benz parked in a yard, kind of in a wooded area. We'll mark this as exhibit number 10, excuse me, 39.
Thank you, Angel. I got a habit of answering that phone and forgetting to put myself on mute.
This is where exhibit number 10 comes from. The next photo has been previously marked as exhibit number 10. The next photo we have here is the rear of close-up of the Mercedes with the Illinois tag. We'll mark this as exhibit number 40. The next picture is a close-up of the driver's side of the white Mercedes in a yard. We'll mark this as exhibit number 41. Next picture is the picture of the inside taken from the outside of the white Mercedes, a picture of the Mississippi DeSoto County tags in the back seat. Exhibit number 42. The next picture is the white Mercedes in what's been described by the witness in the processing unit of the rear damage to the passenger side of the white Mercedes. Mercedes. We'll mark this as exhibit number 3. The next picture, exhibit number 43, maybe. I think I said exhibit number 43. The next picture is kind of a close-up picture of the trunk area. The witness described it as after processing. It's labeled with the numbers yellow C, with the letter C. We'll mark that as exhibit number 44. The next exhibit is the picture of the Mississippi DeSoto tag. It's kind of close up. We'll mark that as exhibit number 45. The next exhibit is close up of 2 Illinois tags. We'll mark this as exhibit number 46. The next exhibit is a picture of the Mississippi DeSoto tag. It's up close. It also has right rear seat written on the bottom of it. We'll mark that as exhibit number 47. The next picture is side panel of the white Mercedes, described as crime scene after process. The vehicle after processing is marked with the V, with the letter V in yellow. The next photo is a photo of the driver's side of the white Mercedes, marked with a letter A, described by the witnesses after processing. We'll mark that as exhibit number 49. The next photo is the rear side of the driver's side of the white Mercedes, described by the witnesses after processing, marked with the yellow B as in boy. We'll mark that as exhibit number 50. The next picture is the passenger side of the white Mercedes, marked with the letter D as in dog. After processing is described by the witness. We'll mark that as exhibit number 1. The next picture is a picture of what appears to be the top of the white Mercedes, marked by the letter E.
Jerome, you are absolutely right. I agree with Jerome 100% with that statement he just made.
Exhibit is the picture, the passenger side picture view of the white Mercedes. We'll mark this as exhibit number 53.
This is State's exhibit 9. What are we looking at?
Looking at the front of the house, also on the left side there, you can see back in the wooded area, the tree line. That's where they park the. That's where we located the white Mercedes Benz. That's on Bradley.
You can see some homicide Texas walking back here.
Yes, that's investigated parking.
Cars sitting back here somewhere.
Yes,
House on Bradley.
that's on Bradley.
A vacant abandoned house, is that correct?
That's a vacant. Yes, it is.
We go across the street. I got Hernandez Govan's house.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Directly across.
I know that y'all are big on video. I've seen y'all, pull it from Nicatus, and I've seen you pull it from Tulane. Did y'all canvass this area, this neighborhood, for any possible video?
We had investigators canvass the area for video, and none was found.
No video on Bradley Street.
No video located. Again, you can see a couple of investigators, and you can see the rear of the white Mercedes Benz parked in the tree, in the bush back there.
40, we're walking up on it.
closer,
483417.
Mercedes with the Illinois tag,
41, driver's side.
driver's side.
We're looking inside of it. It has like a license plate inside of it.
Correct. It has a Mississippi, DeSoto County license plate on the passenger rear seat.
Now it was another tag on the car seat.
Exhibit 10.
That's the passenger side view of the Mercedes-Benz. You can also see the damage there going down the passenger side of the vehicle, especially on the rear side panel.
So is it fair to say when you see this, you know that you've got your car?
Yes.
Do y'all investigate like where'd this car come from?
Yes, we would check the VIN, with the VIN or license plate.
Did y'all in fact find that the car was taken in a carjacking in Memphis a few weeks before this crime?
We did.
Did y'all in fact find that the suspect in that carjacking was Treon Ingram?
Correct.
And I'll say it here that Justin Johnson was not a suspect in that carjacking.
No.
But car taken in Memphis a few weeks before, suspect Treon Ingram.
Treon Ingram.
Car makes it to the tunnel.
Correct. That's the tunnel.
I call it tunnel. That's where y'all process cars, right?
Correct. It's a crime scene investigating.
That is 53, 43. In the tunnel, now we can see that damage real good.
Yes. Damage to the passenger side, rear side panel.
They said Cortez was charged with the carjacking at first.
We did a series of photographs. I think you said it was processed, like fingerprint dust, stuff like that you're talking about?
Yes.
And
Who did they just say car? Did they say Treon was the one stole the car?
Yes.
here we have back of the car be closer up on that. I'm going for the record. 48, 44, C, 51, D, 52, E, various license plates found in the car.
Yes.
45, Mississippi plate, 46, a couple of Illinois plates, 47, a close-up of that Mississippi plate. Now, processing the car, that's something the crime scene does, is that correct?
It is.
And they try to lift what fingerprints they have from the car, is that correct?
That's correct.
And then they try to compare those prints to any sort of known individuals that may be in the system or whatever it is that they have fingerprints for.
It is.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
And when you were you apprised that they were able to lift some prints from the car?
Correct.
That they were able to identify?
Yes.
All right. in particular, I want to ask you about these, okay? This is from the 2014 Mercedes. Prints lifted from the right rear quarter panel marked D. So we saw a picture of that, the back of the car,
Yes,
outside.
outside.
Were found to be the fingerprint impression belonging to Cornelius Smith.
Yes,
Does that become a name you're interested in?
come to name we're interested.
Because we got his prints on the outside back of this car.
Yes,
Prints lifted from the outside left door marked A. I think that's the driver's side. Jordan, we saw a picture of it. Belonged to Kiston Garner.
Kiston Garden.
Does that become a name that you're interested in?
Yes.
More prints, this one from the trunk lid marked C, also belong to Kiston Gardner, is that correct?
That's correct.
And then we have some prints lifted from one of those tags, the Mississippi tag
Yes,
that we saw 2 pictures of. They also belong to Kiston Gardner.
yes,
And then prints lifted from the rear quarter panel marked B and the outside left door marked A, and from a brochure, a bank brochure that was found in the car, all belong to Treon Ingram.
Treon, correct.
A name that you're interested in?
Yes,
All right, so at this point, we have found the murder car.
yes,
We have found prints from that car that belonged to Cornelius Smith,
yes,
to Kiston Garner,
correct,
and to Treon Ingram.
correct.
Do we also process or attempt to process the car for any DNA or blood or like fluid evidence?
That's some crime scene officers would attempt.
Crime scene attempts to do that.
Yes,
And then if they're able to find anything or think they may have found something, would they send that then to TBI or anything like that?
yes, they would send it off to TBI.
Okay. Are you aware that they found they were unable to find any DNA or blood or fluid or whatever evidence from inside the car?
No, we wouldn't able to find it.
From anybody? Did you become aware in the course of investigation that the car may have been cleaned?
Yes, during the course of that investigation.
We are now interested, if I understand you right, in a couple different people. Kiana's cousin, Cornelius Smith, fingerprints.
Yes,
Kiston Garner, fingerprints.
Right.
And Treon Ingram.
Treon.
Let's take Treon Ingram first. Did you want to talk to him?
Yes, we did.
Did they find him?
Located him.
Took him in custody?
Yes,
I don't want you to tell us what he said, but as a result of that conversation, did you go back to Memphis and try to get some more video?
yes, we did.
Tell me about that.
Treyon gave him up.
We information that we received of a white Mercedes being in a parking garage in the Crosstown area.
Okay. And did you also receive information about a white Mercedes Benz at the Valero gas station the morning of, night before, however you want to look at it, of the homicide itself?
We did.
Let's go in reverse order of what you wanted to go in. So let's start with the Valero. Okay. Did you go, after speaking with Treon Ingram, did y'all go to the Valero station, park in Highland, sort of University of Memphis area, in Memphis?
I did.
Were you able to obtain video?
We were able to obtain the.
In that video, did y'all see the white Mercedes?
We did.
Did you see a couple of those people Then we talked about fingerprints. Did you see Treon Ingram?
Yes,
Did you see Kiston Garner?
yes,
Did you see a car trade?
we did.
A little weird,
Weird, yes,
but you witnessed it on the video.
we did.
And what do we mean by car trade?
You have individuals in one car that get out of that car and get into the other car that someone was in, and that person get out of that car and get into the white Mercedes.
So before we watch this video, do we see a Infiniti pull up at the gas station?
We do,
And do we see the white Mercedes pull up at the gas station?
we do,
Do we see interaction between those two cars?
yes,
Do we see Mr. Ingram, Treon Ingram, go inside the gas station?
inside the business, yes,
Do we see that there's a person left inside the Infiniti
we do.
in the passenger side?
Yes,
Do we see Kiston Garner driving the white Mercedes?
we do,
Do we see him pumping gas in the white Mercedes?
we do,
Kiston is a man.
Then do we see the two cars together pull around to the side of the business?
we do,
And an individual, we see Kiston get out of the car, is that correct?
correct,
And another individual get inside the white Mercedes.
inside the white Mercedes.
Valero video. Start outside. All right, Valero gas station, November 17th. You better put the lights in, please. November 17th, 2021, we're at 3:16 a.m. in the morning, 9 hours before the meeting.
Yes.
All right. This car arrives,
Yes,
and then what is that?
that's the white Mercedes. Pull it up to the top.
These two cars, the cars that are together.
Yes, they pulled in together. One went to one pump, one went to the white Mercedes, went to the other pump.
One of the craziest things to me about this is how busy a gas station is at 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, now white door. Show you something.
Getting out and going to pump gas.
Do we learn who this individual is?
Learned that that was Kiston Garner.
These guys are coming back to the Infinity.
Right.
Only one of them got out of the Infinity, though.
Right.
It's hard to watch both cars at once. Driver gets back in driver's side. What's he doing?
He's speaking to someone in the passenger in the car.
Okay, so there's somebody in this passenger side of this Infinity.
Yes.
White Mercedes. And the Infinity.
And they drive around and pull around to the
One loop around.
side of it.
No switch angles. White Mercedes.
Yes. Side by side, you can see the driver is exiting
Kissinger.
Gardner. Walks around to the passenger side. There you're seeing an individual walk around and get into the Mercedes.
Uh-huh. And impossible. You'd agree with me. That's impossible to tell if that's Justin Johnson or not.
Correct.
Correct. But would you also agree with me? Different than what Kissinger Gardner was wearing.
Correct. And there you can see both cars leave the area.
All right. And we also got video from inside. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And we were watching the passenger in that Infinity never got out. Is that correct? That we saw at the pump.
No, never got out. Only the driver. You see him get ready to enter the business.
And
Give it a second to
there.
Yes,
And do you know who that person is, kind of with the fatter face?
that would be Trayon Ingram.
That's Treon Ingram.
Trayon.
We can stop it there. So what we watched was an Infinity arrive at the gas station
Yes,
with Mr. Ingram driving,
Ingram driver.
and Mr. Ingram exiting and going inside the store.
Yes,
That there was a front seat passenger of the Infinity who we did not get to see on camera at the pump.
right.
The white Mercedes arriving,
Correct.
Mr. Gardner pumping gas.
Yes,
Both the cars swing around to the other area.
Yes.
And then from the distance, video of the driver of the Mercedes getting out and a different person getting in.
Different person with different clothes. Yes.
You said you're interested in the Valero station,
Yes.
and then you said you're also, after going down to Mississippi and meeting with Mr. Ingram, interested in Crosstown.
Crosstown, correct.
What is Crosstown?
It's a apartment, kind of everything. It used to be the old Sears building, apartment store,
Big old building.
big building. Has restaurants, storefronts, also apartments.
Did Kiana have a cousin that lived at the Crosstown apartments?
Yes, she did.
I guess at the time, one that was living at the Crosstown apartments.
Yeah.
And what was his name?
His name was Justin Johnson.
Justin Johnson. Did y'all obtain video from the Crosstown apartments?
Yes, we did.
Video from the day before the homicide, 11/16,
Yes.
the morning of the homicide,
Yes.
and then the evening after the homicide.
Yes.
In those videos, will we see Justin Johnson?
Yes, we will.
Will we see him wearing clothing like the shooter?
We did.
Bass Pro hat,
Bass Pro hat,
hoodie,
hoodie,
sweatpants,
sweatpants,
emblem,
emblem,
shoes.
white bottom.
Will we see him arriving at Crosstown in the white Mercedes
We do.
with the body damage?
With the damage on. Yes.
Will we see him leaving less than an hour before the homicide in that outfit, in the white Mercedes with the body damage?
We do.
Now, y'all had also been interested in a white expedition.
Yes, sir.
Will we see him arriving in the white expedition?
We do.
And then after the murder, will we see him arriving in different clothes
Yes.
and then packing his bags and leaving?
And they, yes.
It's a series of videos.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
1, 2, 3, 6 or 7 or 8 videos. It's also a series of still shots. If anybody needs a break, maybe now would be the time.
This will be a good time. Yeah. Let's take a brief break, ladies. And don't discuss what you've heard, any testimony. Just those kind of refreshments. Let's take a 15-minute break.
What stands in recess?
Woo, child. I tell you. Well, we know Trayon. Trayon might have been the one that implicated straight dropping those 2 murders. And Paul Hagerman basically letting you know that it's a RICO going on too, because he says, you don't have to tell me everything Trayon told you. So that lets you know that it's something else going on too. He says, when I say they did their damn, I'm telling you, that's why they were so quiet. I mean, when you got people that are talking to you, you have to be quiet. You have to, or else they'll recant their statement. They'll become intimidated. Nobody knows when Trayon goes to court. Nobody knows anything about Trayon. He was forthcoming from the very beginning. because he already looking at one on the live, and which was in Covington. He didn't want all, he didn't want to be looking at the death penalty. Them boys was out there doing so much stuff that it was just ridiculous. They was out there doing so much stuff. I tell you, woo! I'm gonna put the number up so people can start calling in. Remember to stay on topic. I don't want to talk about Diddy or nobody else. I want to stay on topic and stay on topic and keep it, like 3 to 4 minutes so other people can call in. The number is 901-667-0119. Tell me, let's talk about what you all saw. What do you all think is going on? Do you all think that other people within CMG is going to be indicted? Tell me what's on your mind. Oh, it's only a 15-minute break. I thought she said they were going to lunch. Oh, I thought she said it was going, because remember yesterday they went to lunch early because Mia J and them started breaking down in the courtroom when they showing that, after they showing that video, and they started putting up that stuff. It says they called Corn name yesterday because we did not see no face. Cornbread asked for them not to, y'all don't call in. It's only 15 minutes. I thought I thought they was going to lunch break, but I do see Hagerman is still pacing in the courtroom, so I don't know. Um, let's see. Justin really is a handsome young man. They need to let him go. It wasn't his fault. He was offered fortunes. Please, this is so. Now, Justin, he is a handsome young man, but he gotta pay for what he did, love. Mike says, I'm confused about the car. It sounded like to me they were saying that it was a Mercedes Benz that was parked down there at Stray Drop's house, which was the crosstown. Didn't it? It was like, it sounded like to me they came across 2 or 3 different Mercedes Benz, but I don't know. I wonder, Toy John, I really do. The DA left no crumbs. That's because the DA had the federal government helping them. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Mm. I tell you, I'm looking on Instagram. Yeah, hit the like button. Okay, like, share, and subscribe for me. They said 15 minutes. That mean they'll be right back. Says CMG is to blame, not Justin, please. I blame them too, but Justin made the wrong decisions in hopes of fame, and it ruined his life. He helped to ruin his own life. Mia J don't post it. Let me see. I don't see where she posted. Says production. I wonder if the insurance man will be testifying in the trial or recall. Justin is so misguided. I literally see my boyfriend in him. Stop. I cried when I saw him come in court looking up. Well, you may as well go ahead and start breaking into pieces because he gonna get life, love. So you may as well go ahead and start breaking down right now. Maybe by the time he gets sentenced, all your tear ducts will be dried out. Okay, all of your tear ducts will be dried out. Hey, this is Tamara.
How you doing today?
Great. How about you?
They got him in 4K.
They got. I'm telling you. And they running in for they got it in for it's information. I'm telling you, they knocking them down like they got them lined up and knocking them down. I mean, it's just perfectly laid out.
And they need, they didn't even need uh, and the other testify because they had straight drop testimony that they could have used. So what they said in that community for is illegal.
Mm-hmm. And they might go easy a little easy, but I Cornelius probably gonna get 25 years.
Oh, he pointed. He needs minimum 20.
Yeah, the minimum he gonna get is 20.
And he might parole that thing because of what he's doing if he got a different head. Like he might be eligible for parole. He might get 30 and eligible for parole.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you see what you think? Do you think that Cornelius went in told him more than what Orange Mountain Quet had told him? Do you think he really closed the casket on him?
Yeah, because and I think that's setting up. Normally, they would just going out to the community. But they had a lot more, phone calls, text messages, text time we made. We start to like when we drop off the car, when we like going after the murder, they would stop behind it. You know what I mean? And they're brought up to North Tower and like,
Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
you
Grand jury. They're gonna get a grand jury indictment. Wow. Well, I tell you, I didn't think that they would have um a weak trial, but with the way they're going, I mean, it looks like that's what it's gonna be.
They they do more. See what the defense is. Never seen the defense. Question familiar.
Yeah, the defense questioned Cornelius, and it was almost like he tried to bully him.
I didn't. I didn't. I didn't have a chance to watch it yesterday. I've been in meetings and stuff, and then I had to listen to it this morning, so I've been listening. And I caught up with listening to you up here all live last night, between last night and then early this morning. I've been in Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't have a chance. I've never seen that it goes so fast. Like the keep any defense.
But that's because a lot of the information that they received, it's not gonna even be used in this case. But Paul, they letting you know. That's why I said Straight Drop's attorney. He tried to be slick yesterday. He said it. You told your sister that your attorney told you to tell the truth and work with the feds.
I told Thomas, hey, I think other side is very. If they see it, like if they don't see it, their attorneys have to be notified that these things are taking place. If they did, it would get notified of stuff being up to the case. But man, they that's part of the prosecution in Memphis. I don't want nobody going to don't care who it is. Saying like really sure they kind of been told.
Yeah, it took 3 years, and people thought that they weren't doing their job, but they was doing their job, but they had help doing it too.
They was talking, they were accused by the eye, they were folded print. Man, when they showed up for this trial, the next one not gonna take long. The next one, I don't know. Like it's something. But I think both of the young people was kind of seeing like the life is over. Like I mean, he said it. He was like, "This is ain't we ain't in the eight. Like
Mhm.
we can't do this to think he's gonna get away with it." For the crime, would be taken from a street. Many crime everything.
Yeah, they still got it on mute, gray face. They get ready to bring Straight Drop back in. All right, hun. Thank you for calling. All right, bye bye. Yeah, they get ready to bring when they bring Straight Drop back in. They going to I guess they have to let him go out to get him some water or some or throw up or whatever, because Trayon Ingram would know about them murders and stuff. So Trayon might have been the one that told on him, because they just looked at Cornelius as the neighborhood crackhead. I hate that. I hate them boys when it did that. And I mean, they played them from all the way across the board. They played them from A to Z. He be constantly writing letters here. He putting so many letters up there. He must be telling his attorney. He must be telling his attorney, listen, I told you I want to plead out. Straight drop sitting there like he feel like a lame. Like these niggas played me. If they don't hurry up and let this trial be over, they're gonna have to put that dude in a straitjacket. He's steady looking back there at Young Dolph family. What did Straight Drop say to Jay Fizzle's song? What did he say? Don't free me. What did he say? Don't free me. Exonerate me. What did he say? Now look at how the prosecutor and the defense, they friends. Look at how they've been laughing and joking with each other. Hold on, y'all. Hey, listen.
Into the building.
Yes.
Okay. And we see somebody here, gray sweatpants, black hoodie, and continue to watch.
When the everyday excess falls away and we instead prioritize what matters,
Dark hoodie, gray sweat, black shoes, white bottom.
We walked here, and then this camera picked him up. There's a bank of elevators back here.
Yes,
There's apartments on the top floors of the buildings.
it is.
Can y'all understand what they're saying?
Still way back here at the elevators.
Yes.
Look, it's floor 8.
Yes.
What floor does Kiana Hopper's cousin Justin Johnson live on?
What is ID is 808.
Yes.
8th floor.
8th floor. And this man has on black shoes, white soles,
Yes.
gray sweatpants.
Yes.
Sorry. A little emblem on the sweatpants.
Logo on the side. Yes.
We all recognize that Memphis is a Bass Pro hat, is that right?
Yes.
He's got a phone in his hand, and maybe some food or something.
Yes.
All right. All right, we are November 16th, that same day. Now we're at 11:13 p.m. Countdown from the murder. We're 13 hours and 10 minutes before the murder. There's going to be him coming again. White Expedition.
White Expedition.
Now we can see that parking garage better. Just like last time, coming in the front,
Yes.
going to walk to the elevators. And obviously between last time, which was a few hours before this, and this time, he has left and come back.
Come back. Yes.
I think it stopped ours. It was still playing on our laptop, but it wasn't playing on the video, so we'll have to try to on and off with the kickers.
On and off appears to be working these days.
I think it is at 111. There we go. Walk into the back of the elevators.
Yes.
Sweatpants, shoes, basketball hat, sweatshirt.
Yes.
The last one we saw was from 11 at night, November 16th. Now we've passed midnight, and so technically we're on the day of the murder.
Correct.
And we're at 2:41 a.m. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And to orient ourselves, the Valero video that we saw of the Mercedes trade is going to be after this video. Is that right?
That's correct.
So 241 at Crosstown, Valero video after the 3 o'clock hour.
Correct.
Shoes, sweatpants, hoodie.
This was right before the murder, wasn't it? Same shoes. Same shoes.
To the parking garage.
To the parking garage.
To the white expedition.
Correct. Leaving.
So it's leaving the building at 241. Whatever happens at Valero happens in about 30 minutes or something. And now to the next video. We are November 17th. Well, now we're at 4:48. So leaving the building at 2:41. Valero happens after the 3 o'clock hour.
Correct.
And now back to the building at 4:48.
Correct.
We are 7 hours to homicide time. Back to the building what?
And the white Mercedes with the damage.
Can you back it up a little bit, Sabe? That one before it was perfect. There you go. We know that car, don't we?
That's the car that we located. That's also the car video at the Keys Cookies with the damage.
Okay.
Passenger side rear side panel.
Okay. Let's come back in the white Mercedes, but also we'll see closer. When he gets in the elevator.
Yes. Carrying something.
It's actually carrying his daughter, is that
Carrying
right?
his daughter, yes.
And if we back it up just for a second. We've got the sweatpants and the shoes and the sweatshirt,
Yes.
and now he's carrying his daughter.
Carrying his daughter.
And now, November 17th, murder day, 11:51 a.m. Only 32 minutes away from the murder of the kids.
Yes.
Let me stop for a second. These people aren't from Memphis. Would it be fair to say it takes 10 minutes to get from the Crosstown building to McKay's Cookies?
Possibly 10, 15 minutes.
10, 15. Shoes, sweatpants, sweatshirt, Bass Pro hat.
Yes.
His daughter's with
Yes.
He appears to be on the phone. You back it up, it's hard for me to see them there. If you back it up, I'll put the pointer on. These two, here they are.
Right.
The little kid. Sweatpants, sweatshirt. Now they're going in the garage. And they're even in the white Mercedes. And white Mercedes actually was captured here, leaving the garage. Starts first this way, but then by Mercedes leaving the Crosstown building 37 minutes before the homicide. Is that correct?
Correct.
From these videos, y'all developed a couple of,
Just found this unbelievable sequin dress on eBay from a seller who's probably a Vegas showgirl. Then I was craving.
slowed it down for this one already. Tell me what this is.
This is a photo of Mercedes-Benz with the damage to the battery.
Thank you. I would enter that into evidence. The state's next under exhibit.
No objection.
This is a picture of the white Mercedes-Benz with the damage to the rear passenger side. You'll mark this as exhibit number 54.
I can tell you that. And this is from Crosstown, is that right?
That's correct.
What is this?
This is a still image of Crosstown video of the white Ford Expedition.
We'd offer that in evidence. The state's next under exhibit.
No objection.
This is a picture of the back of the white Ford Expedition. We'll mark this as exhibit number 55.
Expedition across town. Next picture.
This is a photo of Justin Johnson on the elevators in the Crosstown Concourse. He has the Bass Pro hat on, the black hoodie with sweats with the logo, the black shoes, the white soles. And also see a distinctive tattoo on his hand.
And does he in fact have those tattoos on his hands?
Yes.
We offer that in evidence. The state's next under exhibit.
No objection.
Thank you. This is a picture of Justin Johnson on an elevator with a cup and bag in his hand with black hoodie, gray sweatpants, black shoes with white on the top with some sort of tattoo on his feet. We'll mark this exhibit number 56.
For jury. I know I asked you, but this is in fact a tattoo that he has to his hand, the same Justin Johnson.
Yes.
Hold on.
This is also a photo of Crosstown from the video still shot. Justin Johnson is carrying a little backpack that he has his daughter with him. Appears to be on the phone. You still can see the tattoo on his hand with the Bass Pro Shop hat, black hoodie, gray sweats, and black shoes.
And this is when he's leaving about 37 minutes before the murder.
Yes.
Makes some reason.
This is a picture of defendant Justin Johnson with the same clothing on, black sweatshirt, gray sweats, black and white shoes with the Bass Pro hat on, holding a backpack with a little girl with him.
No objection.
Well, mark that as exhibit number 57. Thank you.
Almost done with you up there.
All right.
Okay. You had mentioned something earlier that I wanted people to see, not so much on that screen where it's blurry, but better in the still shots.
Okay.
Can you tell me what's in these two photographs?
There's a photo at Makita's cookie shop, Airways, where you have two suspects running away back to the white Mercedes. You can also see suspect in the dark hoodie, black hoodie with the gray sweats and black shoes. But you can also see how his pants are sagging and blue underwear showing.
You had mentioned when we watched the Haven Court two-lane videos about seeing the Bass Pro suspects' underwear. Is that right?
Correct.
And it having a blue look to it.
Yes.
And you mentioned about the saggy pants.
Yes.
And can you see both of those things from the still shots from the murder video?
And see both.
Or this collective exhibit?
No objection.
All right. Got two still photos. The first one is of two suspects with weapons running away from what's been described as Makita's cookie shop towards a white Mercedes. One of the suspects' pants is sagging. The second photo is more apparent photo of the pants sagging with the blue underwear. Same two suspects running away. We'll mark that as a collective exhibit 58.
Might pass this to the jury. No.
Yes.
We'll go back to Justin Johnson. We've been talking a lot about Justin Johnson, but I want to talk about Cornelius Smith real quick. His fingerprints were found on white Mercedes.
It worked.
Did y'all become interested in Mr. Smith?
We did.
And did y'all talk to people around Mr. Smith, including his girlfriend?
We did.
Did you locate any pictures of Mr. Smith in which he was wearing clothing that the assault rifle shooter was wearing at the time of the murder?
We did.
Let me pass you this. Got this. I'm just gonna. Let me pass you this. We got pictures on the left that show Mr. Smith, I think, at his janitor job at a school. Is that right?
Yeah, it's I think it was a business or a beauty shop or salon or something where he had on the blue hoodie that has Gap written across.
Blue Gap hoodie, and then to the right are pictures, still shots from the shooting video.
Correct.
And with the assault rifle, and you can see that same Gap hoodie.
Same Gap hoodie.
All right, we mark that as state's next number exhibit.
No objection.
They have 4 still photos in this picture with the suspect wearing a mask and all 4. 3 of them are forward facing, 1 of them is of his back. The 2 left photos, he's in somewhere with the room and trash. And in the right 2 photos, there are the pictures from the scene at Makita's on November the 14th. So we'll mark this as exhibit number 59.
Cornelius's fingerprints on the car.
Yes.
Cornelius in the Gap hoodie.
Yes.
Talking to Cornelius's or people around Cornelius. We interested in arresting Cornelius?
Yes.
Cornelius, does he get arrested?
Yes, he does.
Do y'all get in possession of Cornelius's cell phone?
We do.
Do y'all tag that into evidence?
We did.
And do y'all submit that to your people for whatever analysis they can do?
Yes.
And among those people, is that Jesse Browning and Michael Gardner?
That is.
We'll hear from them later in the trial.
Okay.
Justin. Call video across town.
Yes.
Mercedes, Expedition, 2-lane apartments.
Yes.
Interested in arresting Justin.
Yes.
Do y'all go to where he lives?
Yes.
Is he there?
No, it's not.
Do y'all go to other places looking for him?
Yes, we do.
Is he there?
No.
Is there a citywide manhunt for him?
It was.
Is he found?
He's later found, yes.
Is he found in Memphis?
No, he's found in Indianapolis, somewhere near.
Indianapolis. Y'all also interested in Justin Johnson's phone?
We were.
You're interested in the phone he had with him at the time of the murder?
Yes.
Was that found with him or with somebody else?
That was, I believe that was found with someone else.
Okay, in fact, was it found with his brother Jamarcus?
Marcus, yes, Johnson.
And did y'all talk to Jamarcus?
We did.
And did Jamarcus turn that phone over to y'all?
We did.
And did y'all give that phone to your phone people,
We
Jesse
did.
Brown and Michael Gardner,
We did.
to look at it?
To look at it.
I forgot to ask you about one Carlstown video. Okay, so this is out of order, but asking the questions about Mr. Johnson leaving town, it reminded me.
Yes.
Okay. November 17th, 7 hours after the murder. Outside's almost impossible to see because we're so far away, but individual's going to arrive in an entirely different car. This is not the Expedition or the Mercedes.
So,
This is that middle ground between the parking garage and the building. And with the lights and stuff, the blur and everything, things become clearer when you walk in the building. I'm in the yellow hoodie now, right?
yellow hoodie, correct.
We saw that at Haven Court in the 2 lanes, didn't we?
We did.
I don't know if you could tell from that video or if it will show, but no longer in the shoes, is that correct? And some slides.
Yes.
It was 7 hours after the murder.
Yes.
And now we're at 8 p.m., approximately 8 hours after the murder. Bags packed.
Hey y'all, what was this after or before the murder? So he on the run now, right? Also, he went on the run right after he did it. Is that Shondell behind?
Dogs or wherever.
Yes.
Next time we see him in person, is arrested in Indianapolis.
Yeah, yes.
He has social media though too. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And did you and Detective Browning subpoena and obtain some of his social media?
It was.
His Instagram, his Facebook?
Yes.
And after the murder, until the time that he's in custody in Indianapolis, are y'all able to obtain images that he posts to social media?
They were.
I think he would have, so he didn't even have to kill Dolph.
And Detective Browning
Yes.
may be the expert on this stuff.
Yes, he is.
All right, we'll see those later with Detective Brown.
I think he would have got in the rap game
Other
anyways. He
weapons
didn't
ever
have to
found?
kill Dolph. He sure didn't.
Big Jook. His name came up in this, is that correct?
That's correct.
I think someone has testified to this already, but Big Jook is now deceased, is that correct?
That's correct.
If he had
Since
not
he's
been wilding
deceased, he's
out,
not
young Dolph would have
prosecuted.
gave him a chance.
Hernandez Govan,
It's another name came up in the investigation.
arrested and charged.
Yes.
Now they bringing up Govan name.
That's all my questions, Judge.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's lunchtime. Fire Patricia will be with us after lunch. Enjoy your lunch. Leave all your notes here. Don't talk about this case. Refresh yourself. I'll see you back at 1:45. Okay?
Court stands in recess to 1:45.
Okay, they said recess until 1:45. Whew. You guys. This was incredible police work, but those guys were stupid. Straight Drop needs to stop this trial and just plead guilty. The evidence is overwhelming. Yeah, I don't know what Straight Drop and them were thinking about. He immediately went on the run and he didn't think that they was gonna, I guess he thought that they had got away totally free. They made him think, hold on. He can't even hold his head up. He can't even hold his head up. A handsome young man messed his life over, let them trick him out of his position, making the wrong decisions. That's why I say go Van and them, they're gonna have to pay for that. Because they led them into that burning house. They never I don't really think they even intended. I don't even think they even intended on giving Straight Drop a deal. Hey Demetria, Drop was fighting this case. Exposed family. Drop fighting this case, exposed family and CMG. Absolutely. Cornelius they might looked at Cornelius as a crackhead, but seemed like he got more, ended up having more sense than all of them. He said since Govan gonna go and tell what he wanted to tell, he gonna go tell. He went and told it all. And Trayon Owens or Trayon Ingram too. Yeah, he was better off staying loyal to Dolph, because Dolph was keeping his artists from crashing out. They said, what does he get to have? Whatever the jail bring him for lunch, unless his attorneys brought lunch, and then they have to approve for it to come in back there in the back chamber. He didn't have to do all that. He didn't have to do all that. She says come back at 1:45, so they got an hour. Okay, Corey. I don't mean no harm to the pill heads. I'm sorry. I don't mean no harm. I don't mean to offend nobody that's on pills. I apologize. Woo. Um, Sherelle says, I noticed he kept looking behind him. Who do? Okay, I think that his mom and them are in there, and I know Dolph's family is in there, Mia and all of them. When is Jamarcus gonna come up? Because they said for Jamarcus to be there at 9:30. They brought Dabney up. I'm gonna tell y'all something, y'all. Dabney looks completely, totally different. But it has been a long time since I saw him. Dabney and I used to work in felony response together. So I called one of my friends. It was like, I see you got the. I'm gonna tell y'all how Dabney was. Dabney was military. He was super cool. He would sit up there. He would sit up there with us. I think they had Dabney during that time. I think Dabney had gotten into some trouble. And when they got into trouble, they put him on the desk while internal affairs investigated. I think it had something to do with some type of a girl that he was messing around with, because he was a ladies' man. Got mad because he stopped messing with her. He had a girlfriend he was living with and filed charges on him. Back then, they would put you on the desk, whether it was true or not, while the security SWAT investigated. So Dabney was working. He was on the desk, and so he was working up there with us, because in the evening time, right? He was a police officer. He was a ladies' man, and so Dabney, listen, I had not seen Dabney in a long time. One of our friends who we all used to hang together was like, I asked him, I said, Dabney, is Dabney in homicides? And he told me he was TA'd to homicides. But anyways, I called him when I heard Dabney's voice, because he's lost weight. He wasn't fat. He was always thick. He was real hood. Dabney was real hood. Okay, he was a gentleman, but he was real hood. You know, he came straight up out of Castelia from out of, I believe, Monteris or somewhere. And so he said, and he talked about how he grew up in the projects, right? I said, it looks like Dabney, but I don't know if it's him. I said, go look at it. He said, if it's Terrence, it's him. I said, I know his name was Terrence, it's Terrence Dabney, but when he talked, he sounded like a white man. He said, that's him. They train them to um he says that when they go when they have him to talk, that he have to talk professional like that. I holler because he always had a raspy hood voice. Raspy and hood. Hold on. But he did good though. I like that. And he was always super cool. Hello? Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So I know we had talked about Nashville. Hmm. I could arrange to make that happen. Yeah, I'll arrange to make that happen. um, we just need to come up with a time because she called me today. The young lady did. I was like, wow, it took a minute, a long time. So I as a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to. I told her I will be over there. You have to be sworn in, so I'm getting ready to go be sworn in so that I can and then go over to the federal building too. Yes, yes. Okay. Mhm. Right. Hmm. Oh wow. So do you have a lot of people that's interested? The class. Oh, okay. Mhm. 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 Right. Mhm. Well, what I'll do is, what month you think would be good? Okay. Mhm. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll plan to I'll see what my schedule is looking like for maybe like the middle of um of November. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see what my schedule is looking like. And did you say October? Because I'm looking to her. Did you say October or November? October, yeah. I'll see what my schedule is looking like for October. It should be. I think that would be October would be better because yeah, going into the holidays, everything is really unpredictable. Mhm. Right. Right. Mm. Wow. Mm. That's that's sad. That's I don't like piss poor work either. I don't blame you because the judges will. I've seen how judges can be. Hmm. I have. So what I'm gonna do is I will look at because I gotta go downtown so that I can get sworn in, and then I gotta go have a meeting over at the federal building with some people. But what I'll do is when I'm finished, I will call you back. But it is already. She told me to come on over there, and I had to call my friend to get my bond. So all of that is set. So everything is set. We're ready to go. We're ready to do business and all that good stuff. Oh wow. Wow. So it happened just in time. Now I think that's a good sign. It's a good sign. Yeah, it will. It'll get there. I got you though. I think we're gonna work good together. So did you ever hear anything back about the guy that was offering the okay. Hmm. So do they give you the systems, or is that that's something that we gotta purchase? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Hmm. Wow. Let's see. I'm kind of looking at I think the let's see. I don't see any issues with the middle of of October, I mean. And how many days you think you would want me to be there? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Okay, y'all. Ciao. It says, Miss T, you see Finesse two times made his little statement yesterday. Now Kenny Money just shot back at him. Yeah, I saw where I think Finesse needs to. I'm trying to figure out why Finesse always want to stay in a beef with everybody. To me, it don't make sense. It's like he's got his hands up in the air saying, "Hey, look, beef with me, beef with me." He too old for that. Cordero says, Ashley, thank you. And yes, I know it's time to start uh getting paid what I'm worth. Terrence Gangster. Hey, Terrence Gangster Williams. How are you? Ashley says, yes, go for it, Cordero. I met a guy from Fraser years ago that did the same thing. He was in school. Terrence, I like what you did as far as trying to help see murder, Corey Miller, because they basically got a innocent man in jail, and they know that he's innocent. That's what's so messed up about it. They know he's innocent. Cypress says, we got gangster. Yeah, we got Gangster Williams in here. This is my second time seeing him in here. Kenny Adams says he need to get on weight thinner. Um, Good man, great heart. Miss T, I thought they weren't going to disclose the apartment location due to Justin's family staying there. Didn't they show it on the video Dabney was looking at? Yeah, they showed it yesterday also. I thought that they weren't, that Hagerman had said that he was not going to show it on air in the very beginning because his mom and his sister still live there. But then they ended up showing it. So they showed it yesterday and they showed it today. They said OG giggity. You all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. Woo-hoo-hoo. Um, yeah, they said Mr. Answer right back. I tell you. And said the apartment number. They said the apartment number. They gave the whole address. Oh wow. Well, he ain't told on nobody. So what they trying, I guess, with them doing that, they ensuring that he don't tell, especially putting out his sister and his mother's address. They should not have done that. I think they said all three of them. Did they have separate apartments? They said all three of them had apartments in that building. So I was thinking, because the apartments in that building is expensive. Tamara, let Cypress call in. I want to hear what Cypress call in right quick before I have to go. Cypress, call in before I have to go. Right quick. Call in, Cypress. I want to hear what you got to say because he has been extremely quiet. Y'all, my daughter, when she came to my house, I always keep a lot of iPhone chargers. Don't you know? Y'all know that little red face? Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't get me started on her. Took all of my iPhone chargers and left hers that don't work, that barely works, that barely charges. She took all of my good iPhone chargers. I told my mom, I said that girl do something to my nerves so bad. If I already told, I called her too. Y'all know I called her fussing. I told her next time I see her, I'm gonna spring on her when I see her. My little nephew said, TT, don't be mad. When I see her, I'm gonna get your stuff back, okay, and give it back to you. I said, okay. She always, oh, she took all of my iPhone chargers, y'all, all of them, and left hers that has a shortage. And so that's why my phones and stuff keep dying. He said, let me find out that you are a pushover. Now I'm getting her about that charger, those chargers. So not only did she take the chargers, she know I forget about what I have. I just know that all of my shampoos and stuff, some of them are missing. So I don't know what all the girl took. She took some of my cosmetic stuff for my oils. Hey, Cypress, call in. I know that ain't Cypress. Hold on, let me see. So it is Cypress.
See, I just called up on the side about main line. Don't get the main line.
And well, it looks like you're still calling in from the other line, but go ahead. You go ahead. What you got to say? You've been radio silent.
I think they gave me crowd like they
Thanks for the cash out. Um, you think it's over?
crowd crowd.
Why you say that?
Well, to me, you gotta go come around for that. I don't know.
But he said he told her because Orange Mountain Quay had already told her. That's what he said.
Yeah, so are they gonna put Twin on the scene today?
That's what I thought. That was I thought they was gonna put Quet and Jamarcus.
I don't want to hurt your part. They need to put Twin on the scene. That whole I don't want to hurt you. I really wish Trey Brown quit trying to fight it and just bleed out. Once the league got up there, it was over. It's around.
Yeah.
I think it's over.
Yeah, I wish he would stop trying to fight it too. Because they basically buried him.
No, geez. I hate like time to ride. Hate all that. Everybody was around. Hmm. So you think that chance I will be the diamond?
Yeah, they already well, I mean, you don't have to guess or wonder anymore. They basically already said it.
But now, gotta go get wait, he gonna come to some money though. He gonna get a role for him. So his brother been throwing hands and follow somewhere and see if he gonna get a role for them so that he should. And after that, I think it should be a rap. They should just let everything go. Everybody should be going with their life.
Oh, well, if he was involved, they can't just let everything go. They can't get Dolph back. So why should everybody have to who was involved get to live happily ever after? Well, I don't think people gonna want to go by their way if I don't think people gonna want to go by their way if I don't think people gonna want to go by their way, um if some of these people were involved, they want them to pay. Dolph can't what they did was permanent. That man can't get up out of his grave.
Well, I think he, he they gonna get the wrong for them because, man, the cook was like a CEO for a town or whatever. But everybody, I think outside of that, everybody just going with their life. To be honest, it ain't nothing else to came, but
Hmm.
I don't think he needs to be down there. I don't know.
Mm.
It ain't really nothing left.
Oh Lord. I think they just getting started because Paul Hagerman letting you know it's another case going on. Other cases, straight dropping them were doing a lot.
Yeah, but they broke up them other two. I said, I don't know why he fired that. But I mean, they got the kid and they got they get people out of shit and they already know what it's.
Everything is on camera. Cypress. Y'all, my phone died. Y'all see, every time I think about this makes me so mad. My phone dead, and my daughter got my damn chargers that came with my iPhones. She got the good ones, and I got the shit she went to the Iranian store and got. I'm going to her house and getting my chargers. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, this okay, y'all. Listen, because I'm getting madder and madder. Anyways, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go downtown. I gotta go downtown. So y'all listen, y'all go to Law and Order Network or to the to finish looking at the trial. I'm gonna come back on tonight though, y'all. But I got some business that I gotta go take care of, and I gotta go take care of it immediately, okay? Kenny, I need to put her ass in jail. That girl really came and did some damage in my house, taking my stuff. Yeah, she be on that BS. I'm telling you. But anyway, y'all, I gotta get ready. I gotta go downtown. I got some people waiting on me. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. I enjoyed being on here with you guys for the first half. And we'll do a recap tonight. Okay. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.